Welcome back to the edge of nowhere. We just met some friends back there who were very huggy, but we were not in the mood for some hugs. Unless it's Ava, because we're trying to find Ava, as well as the rest of the team, but mostly her. But we have not been able to find them yet. We're continuing on our quest.
Hello? Hello? Daniels? Is anyone there? This is an emergency. Please, someone.
Victor!
Oh my God, Ava, is that you?
This is impossible. How are you here?
Edwards missed his check-in, so I hopped on the first rescue plane. I heard you joined his expedition.
Yes. Sorry I didn't tell you. I flew out here a couple of weeks ago. I couldn't let Edwards have this.
Well, he can keep it. We need to leave.
Not yet. We're so close. There's something at the center of this place. Help me find it, please.
I don't know.
We should be the ones who make this discovery, Victor.
I'll meet you there. Just be on guard, will you?
Always. We're about 4 kilometers north of the camp. I'll wait for you.
All right, well, Ava is okay, and Victor is jumping for joy. He is so happy about that. She doesn't want to leave, though. She says that something is at the center of this, and we gotta find it. So, okay, we're gonna find it. For right now, though, doesn't really look like a mountain, does it?
What could have made something that big all the way out here?
Mm-hmm. Like some kind of spire out in the distance. It's probably fine. The only thing we need to be concerned about is finding Ava. Well, he said we got to get out of here. Can we get out of here? Our plane crashed. Maybe the expedition team has a way out.
She's right. It'd be a shame to walk away from such a huge discovery.
Exactly.
All our researchers led us here.
All the research. Think about the science, the glory of science. You can't walk away from this. You know, all of it. All of this. We can't go back empty-handed and just tell the academics that there are, like, little dudes, little, like, roly-poly dudes who kill people here. Without any proof. We need to bring the proof with us.
That's Ava's journal.
All right, what's she writing about?
Journal of Ava Thorne, December 12th, 1932, 10:02 a.m. My rudder iced over on descent. Landed off course near a strange settlement of sorts. Much to his displeasure, I'm sure, I still managed to rendezvous with Edwards and his team, or what's left of it. Team members were killed, apparently attacked by some creatures. No one's talking about them. Something's just a little bizarre with the whole team.
I bet Edwards wasn't happy to see her show up.
Right. So Ava joined the team later. Edwards went to Antarctica without her. Then she arrived, and we saw the boat that she came in, the ship. We saw that at the beginning, and that's iced over. So her way of leaving is destroyed as well. Hopefully Edwards has a way to get out. But Edwards came here without her because he wants the glory. Ah, over there. Just looking for the next way to go, and it would be this ice wall. Jump! Right, so Edwards went without his students. Well, Victor seemed like he didn't want to go. From what we saw in that flashback, where he was all drunk. And Edwards was all, Victor, you can't stay like this. And he was like, and Victor is all, no, I'm going to throw this bottle at you. Get out of my house, old man.
That's one hell of a drop. Better to keep looking up. Whew. That was a close one.
And now we know that Victor came to Antarctica because Edward's expedition missed their check-in. And, Vic was just worried sick about Ava, so he had to come himself. Try to save the day. Doesn't seem like he's saving anything, though, does it? I mean, if he still had his plane, you know, if the plane didn't crash, that would be different.
Never thought I'd be so happy to see flat ground.
I mean, I figure if you climb mountains, you probably would be pretty happy to see it pretty often.
Made it.
Well, we made it, but there's like a dude up there. Only the one.
Jesus, they're above me too.
Drip in some bile or whatnot. You have rocks? No problem. So has Ava been encountering the monsters? She didn't mention anything on the radio. She just said, we got to get to the center of this. Please help me with that. She didn't mention anything about the killer monsters, did she? Well, maybe she's just too caught up in her work, not thinking about killer monsters. Hold on, we want to be responsible. Let's just throw this away down in the pit. There you go. Nature's garbage can. It says to observe by pressing the D-pad. Uh-oh, but I don't have a D-pad. I'm not using an Xbox controller.
Saliva's producing puddles. Have to keep a lookout for those.
I am using the Oculus controllers, and there is no D-pad. The rest of the controls map perfectly, but just no D-pad. As dramatic as that sounded, it wasn't so bad. There's someone there. Okay. Well, I can't really hit that guy, but I can hit the thing next to him. There we go. Ah, and another team member. Nothing to say, Victor? I guess Victor's getting desensitized at the sight of these dead bodies. The only thing he's concerned about is whether or not the body is Ava.
Oh, God.
Look at his little legs.
Can't see me.
Look at him move.
Completely blind.
Look at him moving on his little legs. Tiny legs.
A rock might do the trick.
Got this big body and the tiny legs. All right. We want to distract him with rocks. Look at him scuttle around on those tiny legs. They're so small. We got two of them. There's also one over there. It's not moving, but there are two standing. Oh, There's also, I think that's a box of shells. We should probably get those. Alright, got the shells. That guy asleep? He's not getting up. Where do we want him to go? No, I need to be quiet. No, sir.
I hope she's
Okay, there we go.
I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. She could have warned us about these things, but she's fine.
That's not a whale skeleton. But what else could it be?
It's very big, whatever it is. Can't quite make it in. Probably nothing to be concerned about. I got some baby ones up here. Are they dangerous? Well, they're scuttling away, so maybe not. It does appear that there was an on-site autopsy happening.
December 12th, 1932, 6 p.m. A dissection has revealed these creatures' cellular biology to be unlike anything in medical literature. Hernan is the only one on the crew who shares excitement at this momentous discovery. Don't they realize we're writing the pages of history?
Not everyone is willing to die for your life's work, Edwards.
Oh, those short-sighted buffoons. Can they not see the importance of the work we do here? Well, I imagine that the team members, probably their enthusiasm was dampened by how many of them had been killed by that point. I mean, yeah, the biology experiment is neat. But probably had some fairly big problems at the time. But was that not enough? The body that they were dissecting? Did Edwards need more? More evidence? Oh, hold on. Got some Ninja Gaiden wall action happening here.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I can't move, it seems. Huh. Okay, there we go. Just needed a little bit of a jump. Guess we're going down to the left. Everything seems so unstable around here. A lot of collapsing and falling and such. And the crumbling. Don't forget about the crumbling. Huh.
Come on, Victor. You can make it.
Mm-hmm. Huh. All right, looks like we're heading to the left. See, I don't think... Just looking around. Is there anywhere to go if we went up? I guess we'll have to try. Okay, I guess we're gonna jump back over to the right.
Way out of here.
We made it out. And so did that guy over there, but I guess things did not work out so well for him. Or at least I'm pretty sure I see like a pair of feet over there, right? Yeah, here he is.
1932. I just found a way to connect our radios together as an array to boost our signal. But does anyone care? No. Just because Cinders had to go and rip his eyes out. Not one peep of gratitude or acknowledgement of the impossible act I just pulled off with mere wires and intuition. Don't even know why I let Edwards drag me on another ghost hunt. I'm not the only one having second thoughts either. We're getting to that point where something's gotta give.
What could possibly drive someone to do that?
Well, you know, it's the seeing the things that should not be seen, the brain attempting to understand what should not be understood, humanity being exposed to what humanity is not meant to have knowledge of. You know, the forbidden knowledge, the forbidden sights. One defensive measure would be to tear your eyes out so you are no longer able to absorb that forbidden knowledge. It's a completely reasonable response considering the situation. Yeah. We're reaching some of these spires.
Spires are getting more frequent.
Well, that was a close one.
This place is out to get me.
It seems like Victor is a very lucky boy. I mean, yeah, the bridge collapsed, but it doesn't seem like he should be able to survive these things. Like, maybe surviving such a thing once might be the case, but seems like it's happening to him multiple times. Well, let's go down this strangely throat-like cave. Oh, yeah. The cave veins, you know. It's a common natural occurrence in these caves, the cave veins. It's a beautiful sight to see.
That's a hell of a chandelier.
Yeah?
Ava, are you there?
Yes, Victor. Where are you?
I think I'm getting closer to the center. What has been constructed here? It's incredible.
I know. Everything we'd hoped for. Keep heading.
Ava? Ava? What was that? Ava? Hello? Are you there?
Wow. Ava might be in trouble.
What happened?
I mean, probably monsters. Like, it's one thing to talk about how beautiful everything is, but we tend to forget about the monsters. Oh yeah, there's one right now. Let's be stealthy now. I can't. I have no D-pad. I mean, I can see him. He's walking around. Of course, how long will they stand with their backs to me? I don't know. Pushing this one along like a big old squelchy beanbag. Oh, now this is just telling me right now to use the rock. Wonder how far along we can push this guy. You know, I noticed this game really does not have much opportunity for VR jank. And we love us some VR jank and hijinks, and I feel like we just don't have a whole lot of that in this game. He's standing pretty close to one there. Oh, he started to walk away. He wasn't close enough. Only have one rock. I'm gonna make sure they're close enough if I actually throw it. And what about now? Up there, maybe. Alright, that one got him. Yep. Another dead team member over here. Oh, my shotgun shells are full. Maybe I should be using them a little bit. Also, maybe we should have been counting the dead team members we found so we could see, you know, make an assessment on how many team members are still alive. There's been a fair amount of dead bodies we've been seeing so far. We don't know how many people came on the expedition. Got to be a pretty good percentage that are now dead. Standing there with his back to me. There's someone up there. Someone down there. Okay, that guy's moving away. That guy's just moving away, I think. I guess we will not be able to move our friend any further because look, we got these ledges right. Sorry, our adventure together ends here. I'm gonna have to leave you here. Apologize for that. But what can I do? Drool coming down. Oh, I guess I should just throw it at the thing, the fungi. There we go. Shotgun shells. Just to remind ourselves. Pull the gun out. We have 4 shells. Let's not get too close to that guy. There are some dudes around some things down there. I throw the rock at that thing. I think I got at least one when I did that. Uh-oh, here comes a dude. More dudes are coming. Dudes are coming. Is that all the dudes? It might be all the dudes.
What? Miskatonic University?
Uh-oh. The madness. Now we gotta keep it together, Victor. We're in a cave full of monsters. We can't succumb to the madness now. This is the worst place for the madness.
Keep it together, Victor.
Gotta keep it together.
Mankind has always had an instinctual need to explore. But we were not the first such beings on this planet. We were specimens before we were ever explorers ourselves.
With respect, Professor, the scientific community seems to disagree. If it's true, why not show evidence?
And overshadow your work? I wouldn't dream of it, Mr. Howard.
Victor has a point. Revealing evidence to the public would help gain funding for further research.
What I reveal, and when I reveal it, shall be done on my own terms, Miss Thorne. Class dismissed.
Memories of school. Got a kiss on the top of the head there. Not all. We didn't get all of it. We didn't get all of it. All right, so we were learning about the life forms that the professor believed were still alive, but he was being laughed at by his peers. Those short-sighted fools. Chile? Well, we know about the, there was an expedition there. We saw at the beginning of the game, and we were attacked by what looked like a panther.
We can't break in.
Afraid he might get a new favorite if he catches us.
Look, just keep your voice down.
Are they breaking into the library? Oh, those academic scamps. What trouble will they get in next?
What is all of this?
Oh, it's nothing. You know how eccentric Edwards can be.
What about that? Fascinating.
All right, so they broke into the professor's office.
What?
Oh no! We're being attacked by books.
What on earth? What just happened?
Well, enough of that flashback. Okay, so we were in Edward's class, and
Man, that wasn't real. I need to keep moving.
no, it wasn't real. We're doing fine. We were in Edward's class, and we decided to break into his office at night, and we discovered his biology experiments, and thought maybe there's something to what he's talking about. Maybe these things actually do exist. Maybe we need to go with him to Chile.
Whoa, they're getting bigger.
Those? I mean, we're getting closer to them. That they're not getting bigger. It's just that when you get closer to something, it has the appearance that it's getting bigger due to the nature of getting closer. It's a distinction. Wrong button.
December 13th, 1932. There she is. The city. Massive monoliths web out from its center, forming a vast outer ring. She perfectly matches the description in the text I collected back home. The concentric design is curious, however. There is something at the center. Something immense.
A city. What does that mean?
All right. Well, that would have been the guy who apparently knows things about this subject and the rest of the team doesn't trust. He's looking for a city. Well, even though we're at a spire, and that spire goes way up, it looks like this ice is going down. Huh. Now we can drop and grab. That's a faster way of going down. Oh yeah, there's like a little fire down there. So far the timeline seems to be... Oh, hold on. Gotta move. So far the timeline seems to be... That's, well, I mean, that ends Victor's timeline here. Gotta be careful when we're jumping. That did not work out so well. Be quick, but also be careful. So timeline seems to be Victor and Ava were Edward's students. Okay. Maybe I should just concentrate on this. Now we're gonna shimmy. We're gonna shimmy to the left. Nope, that was too far. Okay, it checkpointed me. That's very good that it checkpointed me. Nope, that was too high. That was too high. Okay, more like that. There we go. All right, we made it. What an expert mountain climber. Anyway, like I was saying, timeline seems to be Victor and Ava were students of Edwards. Edwards wanted to find these unknown life forms and decided to go to Chile. They accompanied him to Chile. I guess Victor was attacked by a panther in Chile and then became a drunk for some reason. And then Edwards wanted to go to Antarctica because he believed that the things, like the life forms, were actually there. And then Ava followed him because she didn't want him to get all the glory. And Victor followed them because they didn't check in. And there's nothing here. It's just the lantern showing us that we wanted to come here, but there's nothing here, no like journals or anything. But we are getting these things on the outside for a change, not in the cave. Run and jump and grab. And oh, that ledge right there. No comments on that, Victor? All right, now we're getting into some horrific abominations from beyond the comprehension of mankind. That's the kind of thing that's what I'm here for. I find that what we've seen so far has been entirely within my comprehension. That's not what I meant to press. I was so shocked by the sight of the giant insect, I forgot which button to press. Is the thing. looks like someone was having a nice pot of coffee.
Never thought I'd be so happy to see a rope.
That rope's just leading further down. All right. I guess that's where we're going. Detonator? Well,
They had to blast their way through.
yeah, this detonator was already used to open that up. Those boxes look red. And if this is a video game, you know what we do with some red boxes. Doesn't matter where in the world you are. If you're in a video game and you see some red boxes or barrels or some such,
Use that dynamite to my advantage.
you know what to do with that thing. More red boxes over there. They're not standing close to it, though. But that guy is pretty close to that. Well, there's a box of shells here. We already know the shotgun works well. Oh. About to say that we could just shoot him with the shotgun and, you know, refill with the shells, but I approached him and I guess he didn't see me because he turned right around. Our shotgun might not be so effective against that guy, though. So the thing that comes to mind is, did Ava see this as she's been exploring? Because she didn't mention this. Like, there's a lot. It seems like there's a lot that she did not mention to us over the radio that maybe would have been good for us to know.
Find a way past.
We got to find a way past. But it looks like he's snacking on the bridge. I mean, look, looks like that this was looks like those are stairs going up to some broken architecture. It doesn't look like this is like normal rock. It just looks like it's looks like this was made by intelligent life a long time ago. Was it made by the friends that we've been meeting so far? Did they build this architecture? I feel like the giant insect did not build it. I don't think, you know, he doesn't even have fingers. I don't think he would have the manual dexterity to build such a thing. it looks like that the little guys are hiding from him as well. Oh, he hurt me a little bit. Uh-oh. All right. Kind of hard to tell from down here where we're going to be going. I guess we should get up on here and take some cover. Okay, looks like it's over there, that way. Conveniently placed medkit. I healed it all up. All right, here's a ladder, so someone has been here. Maybe the big guy was not here at that time, but someone's been through here. Well, I probably should go. Well, that was a little oh, we're starting right here. About to say it's a little anticlimactic, but it did checkpoint me right there. So that, and so Victor's story ended, drowning in frozen water. Probably should take things slower and a little bit more deliberate. A bit hard to control precisely once we start moving quick. Not much space to work with here. Just looking at this narrow bridge. There's really only one place to hide. Over there.
Dead end. I need to get that thing to move.
Oh, but what do they have there? They got red boxes. It was close, but we did make it. And that cave is sealed off, so it can't get to us. But that does present a problem, whereas if we go outside again, maybe it'll still be there.
Ava?
Yeah, wearing the same clothes that she was wearing in Chile. What? Oh, our mind is playing tricks. Oh no, there she is. For real. What? Oh.
Mayday! 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 This is Captain Simon Edwards. I've been injured, but I'm headed toward the coast.
Captain, this is Victor Howard.
Victor, what are you doing here?
I'm here to rescue your team, but we crashed, and I lost contact with the other plane. It's just me now.
Well, thank God survived.
Is Ava with you?
Ava? Oh, yes, Ava. It's complicated. I will later. You are alone? Is the rest of your team?
It's just me, Captain. What happened to Ava? Where is she?
Victor, please. Injured and danger. My coordinates are -78.
Thankfully, Edwards is alive, but he's injured. I wish Ava and I would have just ignored what we saw in his office. But the mystique behind its origin also infected us. Solo flights to Cape Horn, Sri Lanka. She was generating waves with her discoveries, yet Edwards never recognized her progress. He completely disregarded her logic, despite its factual base. And now he's dodging my questions. Is she... No. No, Ava's still alive. I know it. Through all the madness, it's the one truth I can latch onto. I can feel her, waiting for me.
Well, all right. We finally spoke to someone else. We spoke to the professor, to Edwards. He's still alive, at least. Who knows who else might be? But from what we saw, it looked like that his leg is injured. And is he trying to maybe get some help? Maybe trying to call off the expedition? Possibly, though. It seemed like he was quite gung ho about the whole thing. He was kind of hard to tell what he was saying about Ava, though. I think when Victor asked about Ava, he said it's complicated. I'm not sure what else he said out on the radio after that. But at least we spoke to him, and we know that he's alive. We didn't actually get to ask him, don't suppose you saw that giant insect kind of thing? Kind of creature, monster, just stomping around. Did anyone see that? Just us? Because we're just curious about the whole madness thing. And, like, we could be pretty sure that seeing things like our house is madness. What about the giant monster? Was that madness? Was that really there? I mean, as far as we can tell, it was really there. But, you know, it's kind of hard. Once you get into the heart of things, it's kind of hard to tell what is the madness and what isn't. Probably would be good to check up, you know, with a second opinion, ask another person if they maybe saw the gigantic abomination somewhere around, because it doesn't seem like anyone on the radio has mentioned monsters as of yet, though we did hear Ava being possibly attacked by monsters when we spoke to her last. Well, as for what's happening now, we probably realize that there might be bigger problems than just like the man-sized creatures that we've been fighting, because we know they've been killing people. We've seen a bunch of corpses of team members killed by the man-sized monsters, but now we have seen that there are much, much bigger things stomping around here. And I guess we're continuing to trek on to the center. As Ava said that there's something there, and so Victor said that he would help her find it, whatever it is at the center. We'll continue on. You know, we still don't really know anything about the trauma, right? We were talking about the trauma last time. We know that Victor has some kind of trauma, that he became an angry drunk. We saw a flashback of that. We really don't have any idea about what his trauma is yet, do we? But I'm sure we'll get there. Actually, if we look at the journal, did we get anything of note? I mean, these are just the journals that we've been finding. If we wanted to read them again. Did we get any new items? I don't think we got any new items. No, this is just stuff we have seen before. Monsters. We should take a look at this. Urchin. Pulsing starts. Back off. It's about to strike. Don't run. Sneak by them slowly. Spikes will impale if you get too close. Man, Victor is pretty good at drawing. Crawlers. Multi-legged vermin that travel in numbers. Best fended off with a pickaxe. Ready to attack. Watch out for its spit. Look out for ones above. Rocks will knock them down. Vulnerable when on their backs. Listeners, blind monstrosities that use ground cilia to navigate and search for prey. Stay quiet. Hitting them is a bad idea. These bastards can hear footsteps. Investigates any sound, so distract them. Seekers, these walking horrors search the cave with a strange pulsing vision. Best to never cross their path. Either sneak past it while it sleeps or stab the soft tissue in the back. Vulnerable spot? Sees with pulses, very sensitive. Alright, the big boys. Distracted by crawling creatures? The giant. This four-legged behemoth patrols the frozen wastes. Is it here to protect something? Stay out of sight. Strikes whatever it sees. Keep moving. You can't hide for long. Man, he sketched that real quick. He's just pumping these out. That's the beginning, of course. All right, so that is where. So I guess Victor's just going to keep on continuing towards the center, trying to find anyone alive. Aside from that one guy that we found alive and then shot back at the beginning. Aside from him, we know at the very least Ava and Edwards are alive, so we're going to be looking for them as we continue on our trek towards the center and whatever might await us there in Edge of Nowhere.